How's it going? It's Aussie Nakama here with my chapter review of One Piece chapter 990, A Lone Force. I'm just going to get the bad news out of the way straight away. We're on break next week. The chapter ended with a crazy cliffhanger, so we're going to just have to, wait it out another week. But anyway, let's talk about the cover page. Looks like it's done now, right? We've got Lola and Chiffon finally trying to pull up Pound, trying to bring him into the crew. It's mentioned the Big Mom would tell them, our father is a stubborn man who gets up no matter how many times he's knocked down. Kind of shows the Big Mom actually, knows the people she's sleeping with, having kids with. The Pound might have actually been a pretty decent big player. So yeah, like I said, hopefully it's done. If not, hopefully it moves to somewhere interesting like Elbaf. There's got to be some kind of payoff from these cover pages. Anyway, the chapter starts with one of the Toby Ropo getting freed. We've got Sasaki, the drunk fishman. He got chained up by Kyoshiro. He says that he was good friends with him and that he's quite confused why he got betrayed. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Will they end up fighting each other? Or maybe ends up helping out the Alliance and to help turn the tide against the Beast Pirates. One of the greatest panels of the chapter has got to be Kaido in his dragon form looking over the battlefield. He's just looking over it and doing nothing. While it looks like his crew is getting decimated by the minks that have gone Sulong. But then again, there's Jack just tanking everything, looking like a badass. You remember back to Zoe? He was there for 2 days, 3 days or something fighting, just showing that he's got great stamina and that he's just tanking everything. But I am super excited to see Sulong, Nekomamushi, and Inuarashi. We get teased, little blue balled by by only seeing their shadows and them pouncing straight in on Jack. And I guess we're going to have to wait a week to see how that plays out. Might even be a bit longer, but I can't wait to see them. They got to get their revenge. Got to take down this mammoth, make him extinct. I'd love to see them take down one of the calamities instead of the regular crew, just to show that other people in this alliance can do something. We get to see that Hawkins is fine, that he's recovered from getting sliced up by Trafalgar Law in the prison. I'm really expecting him to end up jumping back onto the Lion side. His character's all about playing his cards right, so I can clearly see when the tides are turning that he will jump ship and join the Alliance. Even if it's just a slight change of percentages, he might even jump ship. Even Drake mentions it, where he asks him if he's planning to betray and saying now would be your best chance. To me, that's kind of foreshadowing that he will eventually betray Kaido. He mentions while he's looking at his cards that man has a 1% chance being alive tomorrow morning. We don't know who he's talking about. I feel like it's meant to imply that he's talking about Luffy. At the same time, Luffy's obviously going to survive. So who is he talking about if he's not talking about Luffy? It'd be interesting to see if it was Kaido, perhaps. It could be Trafalgar Law, because last time we saw them talking, Trafalgar Law escaped. Maybe it's even X-Drake, and Hawkins actually isn't telling X-Drake who he's talking about. He's just saying that man to make him think someone else. Because we see later on in the chapter that Queen has found out that X-Drake is the one that set Trafalgar Law free and that he has planned to betray the Beast Pirates and that he is a traitor. We all knew that X-Drake was the one that released Law. Not gonna lie though, I was very surprised that Who's Who was actually double-crossing X-Drake, pretending to double-cross Queen, and that he wasn't actually going for Queen, but he was actually working for Queen the whole time. Double-cross. I don't know, there was a lot of things going on. That was a big surprise for me. I like how that played out. It's making me like Who's Who's character more, showing that he is actually going to be an enemy all the way and not help out the Alliance. It'll be cool to see who his matchup will be in the future. Is it going to be one of the Red Scabbards? Is it going to be one of the Straw Hats? Either way, he's going to have a crazy cool prehistoric ancient Zoan. Fingers crossed that it's a Sabretooth. I've been waiting for that. I love Sabretooths. So hopefully that's his devil fruit. He seems really strong. and I really like how his character is playing out. We've got the leader of the ninja army that's on Kato's side that was working for Orochi. There's a panel of him walking away. It'd be interesting to see where he's going. My guess is that he's going to go, and that's how we're going to find out that Orochi survived. Is he going to have the power to revive him, or is he going to revive himself because one of the heads of his dragon devil fruit got cut off? Surely there's more to Orochi. Someone from the Alliance has to defeat him. I'm hoping it's all the Red Scabbards cutting off all his heads all at one time. But hey, we just got to wait and see. It looks like the numbers are just there to show us, the audience, that the Straw Hats have grown, and that normally they would be end boss level threats to them before they got to the New World. Luffy mentions that if we were the same when we fought Oars, someone as this big would have taken all of us working together. And you can clearly see that he's getting knocked out with one punch and that they're nothing to him. It's a nice little way to show how much they've grown. But then again, I feel like the numbers are kind of useless now. I wish they had more to the story, but they're going to just be used as big fodder. Let's talk about the last panel. We've got X-Drake asking Luffy if he'll be able to fight by his side because he is a lone force. Kind of funny that X-Drake is going all in on Straw Hat Luffy just because of Kobe talking up Luffy so much. Kobe's been, I don't know who's number one fanboy is. Is it Kobe? Is it Bartolomeo? That's a real fight I want to see. Kobe versus Bart. Who's number one fanboy? We know who number one fangirl is. It's a good way to show X-Drake's strength, showing that he's basically on par with Luffy, being able to take out one of the numbers in one hit with his big Excalibur. I hope all of his attacks are like X puns, puns on his name. That'd be really funny. It's really cool to see another supernova end up getting the help of Luffy. It's going to be really cool to see how this plays out. Really sucks that we're going on break, but that's how I feel every time we go on break. Oda, keep healthy and keep bringing the gold. Anyway, it's Aussie Nakama. Take it easy, guys.